Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program here on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go, living again, alive and well. I'm doing good today, and I just wish things could have been different. It's Wednesday. We made it back to the middle of the week, another day, so I think we're going to get through this week now. It's on the home stretch of the week, but then it just comes back around to another week after that in a loopy circle, like we know. Don't we all know? John Webster, where are you? I'm looking for you. You can call me. There's my number up there. It's 360-836-4384. Call in. Viewers, you can call too. Not just John Webster, anybody. Leave messages. When you call, it goes to the message machine, and you leave the messages, and then I listen to the messages here at some point. There's a lot of messages over time, but right now it's like Mark and Mr. Ginsu leaving the messages, and Yellow Fellow. If it's not too late, maybe I should try to call him while it's early, but I don't know. I'm gonna get into it. Yeah, I'm often in two ways. It's like could be this way, but viewers, thank you for joining me in this very difficult time. I got some Chinese food, and I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. I want to say things for like a while, but on the other hand, I also want to get to the phones because like maybe it'll be too late if I don't get on the phones to call Yellow Fellow. But I'm not doing that. I'm saying things, Yellow Fellow. I'm kind of sorry in a way. I'm not sorry, but forgive me anyway. I just expect forgiveness out of you without even being sorry. So I'll call you in, hopefully 10-15 minutes after we get, some things out of the way, or that they're in the way. Some things back into the ways. Yesterday, on Tuesday, did the program here at about probably 10 o'clock with Freddie, the producer. We're talking a lot about time. Talking about voting. Or if Freddie found the election results or not. Then we'll find out that. We'll find out some other things too. I did the program about 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. I went back to my home to rest my head, lay my head. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't pay attention to the vote. So who knows what passed and who's legislating and what are we gonna do? Yes, yeah. Went home to lay my head. I did so. Laid the head there. Woke back up this morning. Had a pretty good breakfast. Breakfast was potatoes and onions and hamburgers. Minutes. Then I went back to work again. Cold out. You know that, viewers. You know the weather. But now it's like finally getting into actual cold times, which I like it. Oh, I've been waiting. Patiently waiting for the real cold weather to hit so I can wear my gloves and pull out my jacket, wear my glove. This kind of thing. The gloves, the jackets, the winter stuff, the layers, the pockets. I really like the pockets. I like having the things within reach, so I don't have to reach for things. I don't want to go to the bag for a moment. Things I want them in my pocket. So it's been good. All the things are in there right now. Anyway, went back, laid my head, woke back up, ate the breakfast, went to work. It was cold. Got out of work, came down here, set a thing up, and then I went over there to Far East. Viewers in Thurston County, ever been to Far East? I know I've talked a lot about the Far East, but never talked enough about them. They're great. And there's only two of them that work there. And it's a husband and wife. And they have a kid. They run that place all by themselves, so if you go there, it's them. You're like calling an individual and being like, hey, can you make me this food? I know you. They're the owners, and when you tip them and the owner, basically like saying I'm just like paying them more money than they charge. It's like you you already own the place, so you don't need the extra tip money. But you're getting it. I'm giving it to you. Anyway, did that. Then I came back down here, so maybe we should get to it. Should I try to call y'all fella before it's too late? See who's on here? Maybe nobody. Is it nobody? Nobody called last night to today? Did the phones get reset? I don't think they did. It was just nobody. Maybe because it's difficult to call, but we can call Mr. Ginsu. Try to call Yellow Fellow. Yeah, I think it's too late to call Gene. Almost made the Gene time if we hurry up and get here real fast and we can call Gene, but I'll call Yellow Fellow, call Mr. Ginsu. And we'll look at some of that home movie stuff today. Making the rounds. Getting through time today.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Hello, Bob.
10967. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Oh, y'all, pal. This is a program. Hi, how are you? Where are you? Is your phone off? It went straight to voicemail. You can call us back. We're about 50 minutes away. We're only 10 minutes in, so. Yeah, call. Alright, bye. Alright, I'm gonna give Mark a call immediately, and that way we can have more time between when we first call him and the second time. Mark, where are ya? It's been like 3 days.
I'm sorry. This mailbox
Are you
has not
sorry?
yet been set up by the subscriber. Please try again later. Goodbye.
Sorry. Oh, getting kind of low on water. There's still probably a good 2 gallons in here though. Which is a lot, would be a lot. Now I have different standards of what is big and small and what is a lot and a little. Let's see, when did I fill this thing up? Last week? It's almost a week since it was Halloween. It's been almost 2 weeks ago, I believe. How long does water last? I don't know. Let's check out this thing. We're gonna record a message to the future. We're gonna look at this stuff. We'll look at a couple weeks today. Construct of society. All right, bye, future. Bye. Construct of society. Ring. Hey, future, it's just the past. It's Wednesday, and almost a week since Halloween, and the phone, people are on the phones on a Tuesday. It's freezing cold. Go to Far East. You still there? You got the booth still? You in a booth? You still don't know who won the election. Thanks, future. Thank you. Bye. Alright, here we go. Let's look at 2 weeks of these things today. I want to go back into the past a little bit. Today is, what happened there? Alright, why is it, there it is. Alright, we're going to look at 2 weeks. Today is the, I don't know who won the election. Today's the 6th. Thank you. Some weird sounds. We're gonna go to. We're gonna go into October, definitely. The 30th. So one more after the 30th. So we're gonna move on to the 30th, and then even one more week after that. That's the plan here. There's second, and then the first, and then there. That's the first, yeah. And then there's that's the 30. Oh, that's the 31st. That was actual Halloween. So here's the 30th. That's 1 week. Now we're gonna go one more week after this whole week. One more whole week before this. Let's see what we're doing. Oh, I remember I got that long sleeve shirt. I don't know what happened to it. Probably in this room somewhere. This is October. Remember October? It was a different time. Different month. Saturday. Friday. Thursday. And then before Thursday is going to be Wednesday. This is the one we're going to look at. We're going to look at 2 whole weeks this week. Or today. Oh, 2 weeks ago was when Fred was here. Sun went down.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Okay, bye, future. Bye. Hey, future, it's us the past.
Hey, man. Work up.
Fred's here. 2 weeks
Fred is
ago.
mad at the government.
I have a government problem.
He's level 5 drunk.
Lo-fi job.
Bye, future. Mom. Yeah. Hey, future, it's us the past.
Well, walk a straight line and you'll get there.
It's Mark's birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. We made it around another year on the planet. All right, bye, future. Bye. Hey, future, it's us the past. It's Friday, and I'm doing a lot of tape things. Woke up early and ran over here and started doing this thing. Trying to label all these messages to the future tape so we can know the days and like how many days there are. in the on the tapes. How many days are there? We used to have year tapes on these tapes. We're doing these tapes. So it used to be all years, but now you know these tapes are like starting and stopping when they on a whim. And this one's almost over, kinda. All right, bye, Future. Hey, Future, that's the past, Mr. Ginsu. Probably leaving a message for him. Just talking to my grandma, and she got surgery, and she got to put ice on her face. And we're talking about voting. You gonna vote, Mr. Ginsu? You gonna vote, viewers? Okay. Bye, Future. Bye, Mr. Ginsu. Call us back. You have about 15 minutes. Hey, Future, that's the past.
Keep a clean mind and you'll have a clean future.
I'm talking to Mark for a while. Grandma's got that ice on her, ice her face. Mark's fighting the knife wielders. All right, bye, Future. It's Sunday.
Hey, I'll rap at you later.
Hey, Future, it's us the past.
And when you put an ice pack on Grandma's face, don't forget to take it off.
You freeze the face off. Andrew went to Hop Jacks. It wasn't so great. All right, bye, Future.
Don't go to Hop Jacks. Bye.
Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, hey, Future, it's us the past.
How's the water?
What do you got to say to the future, Mr. Ginsu?
Nothing.
Nothing. No future. Mr. Ginsu's been fixing
Nothing.
the rental properties, hurting his back, and
Yeah.
something about
fucking hurt.
Christmas. What about Christmas?
I can't remember. Freaking
Something about Christmas.
something.
Something about
What the fuck was that? What the fuck? What the,
oh, Waffle House. Waffle House.
oh yeah.
All right, bye, Future. Yeah. Hey, Future, it's us the past. It's Wednesday. It's the day before Halloween. I'm gonna try to find a firefighter hat to wear. Say it's in my costume. I don't need 3 things. I only need 1 thing. Mr. Ginsu is getting wild today, I would say. He's talking about,
Wow.
you know, it's like Mr. Ginsu is a Trump supporter, which is okay. But if you want anybody from the side, let Mr. Ginsu. All right, thanks, Future. Bye.
Bye, Future. That was the one we. Oh,
Good.
now we're in this week.
Hey,
look,
Future, it's
there you
us,
are.
the past. Look, Freddy's got his dance. He's dancing like the little guy. It's not 2 Freddy's. It's
It's 3 Freddy's. All right, it is 2 Freddy's. Oh, did you move Scary Month, huh? I didn't notice.
scary.
Or does it just fall down? Ooh.
Love Machine Hallmark toy.
It's the end of Scary Month. Maybe Scary Month is the better part. Is the best part of Halloween. Okay, bye.
Bye.
The future.
Yes, I took it down.
Don't try getting backache.
No more Halloween.
Don't try.
Mr. Ginsu.
Let's do it.
Don't try getting backaches.
There's no try.
Ginsu.
Only getting
What?
backaches.
As I always say,
You gotta be kidding.
do or don't.
All right, bye, Future.
Do or
Bye.
do not. Don't try.
Hey, Future, it's us the past.
What is that? It's like a weird.
What do you have to say to the future,
Are you-
Mark?
What is that? I mean, actually.
Keep the ball
Oh, it's
rolling
this.
and it's spinning and it come to you.
Football. College football. Mark's on college football. It's
Football.
Saturday. Okay, bye, Future. Hey, Future, it's us the past.
Where's the past?
Keep
It's
stable
in the
and
window,
you'll
right?
make it.
Yeah.
Where? It is?
Works
That's
with
it?
advice. It's right, isn't it? Or is that
Friday,
now?
we had daylight
That's not
savings time.
now.
It's the season premiere. Season 33, we made it. Okay, bye. How does it?
Was this like propped up somehow?
Hey,
It must have been propped up, 'cause
Future, it's
that's-
us the past.
Not so good.
Hi, how are you?
There it is.
Monday.
Hi.
Yesterday was Sunday.
How are
I
ya?
don't know if I thought it was Friday.
Handheld?
Mr. Ginchu's
There
got
you
a
go.
mouse
That's working.
problem. I think it's safe to say now he caught like 11 mice, he said. Mark didn't answer, but he left. He's talking about donkeys and stuff.
Donkeys?
Somebody got murdered at the
Aw.
lake.
Hey,
Future, just the past.
You guys Hey, still have
Daylight
past.
savings time, or are you?
Oh, that was yesterday, huh?
Yeah.
The regular time.
It's Tuesday. It's election day.
We still have
We don't
daylight
know
savings
who the
time,
mayor
I think.
Who
Maybe
won?
we
You know,
don't.
probably.
We're going to not know until
Nothing,
next year, I
Andrew.
guess.
Yeah.
Oh, look
Affirmative.
at
It
this.
was killing rats.
So, yeah, which it's like
Wow. We're
yeah.
wearing similar clothes today.
it's outerwear.
Yeah, similar outerwear.
Wow.
The regular time.
It's Tuesday.
Did you,
it's election day. Did you
We
find
don't
out
know
about
who
the
the mayor
elections?
is.
Who won? You know,
Yes,
probably.
Cheryl Selby is still our mayor.
Oh, yeah.
Cameron Jane
Yeah.
did not get elected.
Affirmative
Neither
action.
did
Killing rats.
Pamela or Pamela whatever. And let's see.
Pamela Anderson.
Pamela Anderson not elected. I don't remember what her name is. Pamela something. Gunderson? Something like that. Hanson. That's it.
We think about Pamela
I'm
Anderson.
just thinking about Pamela Anderson over here. And then who else? What else? Yeah, most of the other stuff like worked out pretty good. The new port commissioner did not get elected. It's the old port commissioner. I think it's hard to beat an incumbent. But
What about bus money and affirmative action?
I don't know. I'm not sure because I was just looking at the Thurston County results,
Okay.
like the from the auditor, the first
Those
returns.
are state. Those
Yeah.
are state stuff. Oh, yeah.
And you know, TCTV, they did do their thing. They did their whole little thing. So
I didn't see that.
we didn't watch it. Yeah, I was watching TCTV a little bit yesterday after the program, and it was just empty space. And I was like, they should have put the first returns there. Why didn't they just put it on repeat? Why have any empty space at all? Why have the reader board at all? So
I was looking at the Instagram. I saw Dan Bennett.
oh yeah,
Somebody else Instagram Dan Bennett at karaoke at the Clipper.
really?
I was like, oh, there he is.
Oh,
Like it was like not somebody. I don't think they knew Dan. They
really?
were like, this is a
Look at this. Look at this funny karaoke guy.
Yeah.
What was he doing? Yellow by Coldplay.
I don't remember what song it was, but I was like, oh, there he is. That's where he was when we tried to call him.
He was on stage
He
at
was
the Clipper.
Yeah. What? He doesn't play Yellow. He always sings "Fix You."
Oh yeah, fix you.
Last time I was watching him at TCTV and he was gloating.
Gloating?
He was like, "Yep, I'm singing. I can sing."
What?
Like, why are you gloating, Dan? That's weird.
Oh, what?
A little bit.
Look, see, I'm
Yeah.
up there. That's me. I'm a singer. I sound good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me I sound good.
Good, Dan.
You sound good, Dan.
Well, how are you? Where'd you come from?
Well, I've been at the home most of the day. Getting ready for this short run festival of comics. I'm gonna reprint the Dream Lover comic, and I found some old copies of the Galactic Contest, which is another comic that I made that I just need to make covers for. So I'm kind of getting a bunch of print stuff ready, cleaning my house, getting things organized. Like a month or two ago, I took down the old. I have like that labyrinth in my backyard that is a walking labyrinth that's built on the hill. And I had like this old portal that I built out of like fallen tree branches that you kind of like walk as the entrance. And it had like this like kiwi growing on it, a kiwi plant. It's like a vine that one of the master gardeners at the state fair told me I should get this kiwi plant a couple years ago. So I got this kiwi plant, was growing around it. But
Master gardener.
It was not a very strong structure though. It was like built on top of some stumps with some like pieces of the old couch, like just hammered in with giant nails, and so it was like unstable, and it was like starting to fall apart. It was like held together maybe more by like the Christmas lights that were wrapped around it than by any kind of actual like nails or structural anything. So like a month ago, on the beginning of my days off of the week, I was like, I'm gonna just take this down and put up this new like more sturdy thing. But then so I like took down the old one, but then as soon as I was trying to put the new one in there, I realized it was very hard and I didn't know how to do it. And I was like, bought these new tools at the hardware store, and I was like carving away at the stumps with like these tools, and nothing really was like working, and it was taking forever, and the sun was going down, and I had other things to do that day, so I had to leave it. And it's just been like that. Just been left sad, and like there's the structure of the new portal is just sort of like sitting in front and not like working, and kind of even blocking the way to the portal. So today I had a little time as well where I was just like, I had done everything else for a little bit and I stopped doing those things. Like, it's important to maybe like do some things for a short amount of time, and then like stop doing them and then move on to another thing and work on that for a short period of time and then like stop doing that and move to another one. So that like you're doing more stuff. Otherwise, you could probably spend your entire time doing one task and never actually like complete it, because eventually you're just gonna like kind of like get stuck in a rabbit hole or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and one of those moments, I like went outside and I dug 2 holes and then in the ground with like the post hole digger, and then I just like stuck up the new big portal and it's there, so it's ready and back up.
And it's all new, or is it
it's all new.
Oh wow!
It's like made of like these. I guess it's made of like the tops of telephone lines. So you know, like the telephone cross beams are there.
Yeah.
It's made of telephone cross beams, and it's got some holes and it's got some like stuff in there, and I hammered it together with
branches
stuff.
though?
Huh?
The branches.
Branches?
Yeah.
No.
It was before it was branches.
Before it was branches. Now
Yeah.
it's like sturdy, like square pieces of wood. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if this is just because it's getting cold out, but the kiwi is not doing so good. It has not been hanging up. You know, it's been like on the ground more or less, like for the last month.
Like the hairy fruit.
Yeah.
It seems tropical to me.
Yeah. It's this is a variety that grows in the Pacific Northwest. I don't know. It's like it's a kiwi. It does look like pretty good in this climate, but I think it needs to be like climbed up. I think it was like on the ground and like maybe not getting enough light or something. So it's looking pretty sad, but I'm hoping maybe it will just like do okay. I re-hung it around the portal, so hopefully it'll work. Anyway, so I'm happy to report that that's something else I did today. That's like
it's
that's
like
all
a
back up.
vine. There's your truck.
Yeah, that's my truck.
Kiwi's like a vine.
It's a vine. It's like a climbing
It's like
vine.
a grape.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Except for these ones are probably a little smaller than the kiwi you're used to buying in the store.
Grape size?
Slightly bigger than grape size, but yeah, I don't know. They haven't fruited yet. Apparently, they take a couple years to fruit, so maybe next year.
Years?
Yeah.
How does it? Oh, is it like not a natural thing? Like
They didn't even used to be able to fruit at all unless you had a male and a female plant, but now they have them so that they are, you know, they don't need that.
years? It's like how do they even? How would they like reproduce?
I hear that's the
without
same
fruit?
thing with like chamomile or whatever. It's like, or one of those. Maybe it's elderflower, something like that. Some kind of herb you can plant in your garden.
Yeah.
Or echinacea. That's what it is. You plant it, and then it like grows some stuff, and then it doesn't flower until the second year. So you have to wait
Wow.
you have to wait 2 whole years to even see any flowers from what you plant.
And it knows or
Yeah.
something. It must know.
It's just part of its life cycle, you know.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Oh
So
yeah.
assuming it's like the same kind of deal with the kiwi.
I guess it's not knowing.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
know.
it is.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to get wrinkly, but it's happening. Like,
Yeah. Like, how'd you know how to change your construction of your face?
So no kiwis, but when did you plant it?
2 years ago.
Oh,
I think.
so it should
I mean,
be
I don't know.
about time.
I don't know.
then.
I'm not sure. Can't remember. I think I heard about it like at the state fair, not
The
last year.
Master gardener.
From the master gardener.
How do you become the master gardener?
You're just really good at it. I don't know. Maybe you have to take some kind of a certification. I'm not sure.
Is that like? How do you know that that's what they are too? You're
They
like,
had a thing at the fair. They were like in the
they have
zone.
a name tag.
Yeah, they had this spot where it's like, ask the master gardeners a question. And I was like, my question is, what sort of a plant should I have growing on a like archway trellis
You
thing?
say, yes, I am the master gardener. I can answer your master.
Do you have any master gardening questions?
I am a master at this.
And the master gardener at the county fair this year, she said to turn the whole labyrinth into a food garden or something. Some kind of thing
that'd be cool.
where you can like it's an edible forest or something that you can like
Yeah.
so like just like start planting like eatable things all along the pathways.
Seems nice.
So I think I'm gonna try to do that.
A little
this
buffet,
spring.
a little
Yeah.
walk in a buffet
Exactly.
as you go. Yeah, wow.
So I'm gonna try to find some good. She recommended me some books that I've, lost those recommendations somewhere. Maybe they're still in the like bag. I think I still have the fair bag just hanging on my wall.
You want to be the master producer?
Yes. Hey, I'm Frederick Dober, the master producer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna
Master
put-
gardener, master for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good. But anyway,
He's saying, I've been fishing a lot. I'm the master fisherman.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, master.
Yeah.
Master DJ.
Gardener. Master
gardener.
things.
Yeah. Master. Teach me, master.
Yeah. That's like your dog.
They-
Some people say that their dogs, they're their parents.
oh, weird.
Or is it? I mean, it's kind of weird. But you say, I'm this dog's mother.
Huh.
I remember Lisa was always trying to get me to be Charlie's father.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, Charlie's your daddy, or something like that. Or you're Charlie's dad. You're Charlie's
Wow.
dad.
Charlie is your son.
And I always said that Charlie was my brother. But then that would make her, I guess, or
oh, yeah.
my like mother-in-law or something.
Sure, yeah.
But I was like, no, Charlie is my brother. But it's like you're gonna be the dogs. It can be your masters, though. And you're like, this dog. I am this dog's master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
So where's
I always
my
thought
master?
Charlie, I was like, actually might have been Charlie in like a past life or something.
You?
That was my feeling, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got this connection. We had this connection. And he was always very excited to see me.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
Oh, yeah, he was like weirdly just excited to see you.
I know. I like it was something about the way he like looked at me or like
Yeah.
acted towards me. I'm like, wow, this is odd. I feel like we have a strong connection for no reason, as if maybe it's reincarnation or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I lived another life as Charlie, or maybe I will. Maybe that's my next life.
I think if it's your next, like if you did you know, like, do you think that it's just that you're both feeling this feeling of unknownness, or like Charlie knows?
That's hard to say. I
Yeah.
don't know.
But like if you came back as a dog, you know, you die, hopefully in a long time,
Yeah.
peaceful death or whatever,
Right.
and then you like
Skydiving
you-
over the like
yeah.
Everest.
You think you're gonna be like well, here I go, nothing,
Into the nothingness.
I can finally
Like,
relax.
whoop. Nope, you're a dog.
You're a dog. You're Charlie the dog. Whoa, what's happening? I'm Charlie the dog. And then you see yourself. Are you excited to see yourself, or are you like, oh, I don't want to see myself. I'm a dog now. I don't want to do this. I have to live. Like, I have to stay home all day.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, Charlie's life. He got to eat lots of good stuff though. He eating all the big meat.
Yeah, he did eat a lot of meat. I think I heard that Lisa was changing his diet last I talked to her. It's been a while. Oh yeah, masters.
No gods, no masters.
Mommy. Yeah.
Except for animals. Master gardeners.
Be master something. I don't know. I'll be a master. I guess you got to put 10,000 hours into something to master. They say.
Really? Well, you're
That's what
getting there.
That's what I heard. I'm
Gonna be a
only,
master television host.
I'm only a third of the way in there. I'm definitely a master television watcher
Oh yeah. There
over
you
my
go.
whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't get any phone calls, but I want to call Mr. Ginsu
Okay.
because it's
Got to find out how those rats are doing.
yeah. Oh,
Because he's
kinda-
calling them mice, but
Oh
I
yeah.
guess it could be mice. Could be either way.
What's the difference? It's like a size.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Could be a size thing. I might try to rearrange some things. We've got some stuff to do in the studio after. Maybe I'll, while you're talking to Mr. Ginsu, move things about.
All right, I'm gonna call Grandma first though, because I might
Okay.
talk to Mr. Ginsu for 25 minutes.
Oh, wow. That's
I
a
mean,
good amount of
well,
time.
he'll-
Good plan.
He has things to say. I'm calling Grandma first. Freddie's moving things around.
Benny,
Hi, Grandma.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay, but I don't think I can handle it here.
Wednesday. He's at work. I think on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
He has Tuesdays off
Right.
now.
Okay, just on the way he come back, he go call you back, okay?
Did you? Are you drinking water? You got water?
I have to drink water, yes.
Go get a bottle out. Yeah.
Okay.
How about
I
dinner?
will.
Are you eating? Did you eat dinner?
Okay.
You
I
gotta
will get it.
eat dinner too.
Okay.
What'd you eat for dinner?
Thank you.
Nothing?
Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Grandma doesn't want to not eat or something. I'm like,
she's like, this is the same questions.
yeah. But, hey, it's like good to know though.
She's got to eat. She got to drink water.
Yeah,
The medication dries her out.
it does. The doctor said you got to drink extra water because of this medication.
You got to get one of those Camelbacks.
Yeah.
Saw somebody out in public with one of those. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's just kind of comical outside of the like hiking setting, you know?
Yeah, I think it's silly to have any like those hydro
Your
flasks.
call
you
Yeah.
is forwarded to an
Oh, Mr.
automatic
Ginsu,
voice
where are
message
ya?
system 3605.
know? Like, those
Hydro
hydro flasks are like
flasks.
$50 or something, right? It's like,
Well, you can get them for less, but yeah, it's the same idea.
Mr. Ginsu, you got a hydro flask? They're really in with the kids.
Wearing them in their backpacks.
How many mice you catch today? You call us back. You have about 24 minutes. Okay, bye. It's like I just use all these water bottles. I like my grandma buys those bottles from Costco,
Yeah.
and then I just like grab them from when I go over there. I just take some and wash them out and use them. Put the well water in there. And I'm carrying around all these bottles, and some of them are really beat up. Like I had one, like I don't purposely cycle them, so it's like whenever they lose them, I replace them. But
Oh,
one of
yeah.
them somehow lived for like maybe months.
You managed to keep it.
And it was really beat up, and I was like drinking out of it, and somebody was like, "What is that thing? Like, why do you have that?" I like that left the label on there. It was like super crinkled. It was like half crinkled up, and I was like, "It's my water bottle." Like why?
Hey, that's supposed to be disposable.
Yeah.
You're supposed to throw that away. It's the function.
Yeah, I guess this is like my. It's like
I remember one time I went on a trip and I brought a like really large bottle of gin as my water bottle. It was like but then we were going to like a hot springs.
yeah.
And then we were going by the like checkpoint or whatever, and there was like a park ranger or something like that checking everybody, and I was like carrying this like huge bottle of gin.
Oh yeah.
But it was like it was water. It was just
Yeah.
my water bottle.
Yeah.
And but gin is also like a clear liquor, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like I was just like really. I was like, no, it's water.
Did
It's
he-
just water. And he's like, yeah, like he was not happy about it, but he let me go. It was water.
Did he test it?
Yeah, I think he smelled it, but that might be a false memory. Maybe he just believed me. But
What
are you gonna do?
What if you're lying?
yeah, it's just water. Just water, sir.
This is liquor. He catches you.
Well, oh, I'm surprised.
You're not supposed to be drinking.
No, definitely
Oh,
not.
okay,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like a state park kind of thing, or I don't know, something like that. Yeah.
Well, you can reuse and basically reuse more than recycle. I don't think recycling works out, but if you just reuse the stuff, then you are recycling yourself and not getting that new stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, the hydro flasks are crazy. You know, people put the water in there, and you can't like drink out of other things. Or it was like Jen or Alex left their hydro flask here at the studio, and they're like, "Oh, my water bottle! Like, I need that."
Oh, the hydro flask. I thought you were talking about like what did they call that? The one that's like, oh man, like.
The hydro flask was like the brand name for like that metal. Like,
I'm thinking of the
chunky
one
thing.
where it's got the tube that comes around out of your backpack.
Yeah, that's
and
a camelback.
Yeah.
Which are silly also a little bit, but they slightly have more purpose than just like the
Hands-free.
The hydro flask, which is just a thermos.
The hydro flask, you can put cold water in there and it stays cold, which is nice.
I like medium temperature.
Well,
things.
then that's good for you. Yeah. Some people like cold things or like hot
think-
things, and they want them to stay that temperature.
They've trained themselves to that way though, and maybe I've trained myself this other way, which is the easier way.
Yeah.
But
There's something really refreshing about a really cold drink, you know? That's how I feel like, just like,
yeah,
cold. It's like cold. makes you kind of gasp a little bit.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'd always drink this regular room temperature water. It's like
That's healthier for you. I know that's true.
it makes sense that it's healthier for you. You don't have to work hard to do it. It's like if you have to change your environment, and so you're just like putting the water into yourself, and you don't have to do anything.
Really, it should be at like 98 degrees, like human body temperature. That's where you should be drinking it. But
Yeah.
like room temperature is probably a little lower. Still got to warm it up. But
I
ice
think-
cold water, your body is like definitely working harder to like bring it to, like it's cooling it down before it does anything with it, right? Maybe.
Well, I had that thought, and I think it might have been even on the program, like probably because this is where I think about these kind of crazy things.
Yeah.
But I was like, if human bodies are 98 degrees, then shouldn't we be comfortable when it's 98 degrees? Shouldn't we be like, feel like we're like not even like
Anything at
like
all?
where does it's like where do I end
Isn't
and the
that
world
right?
begin? But
Isn't that not how it feels?
the thing on 98 degrees is too hot.
What? Really?
If it was 98 degrees outside, it's like whoa, it's hot out. You
Oh,
know, like,
interesting.
like that's but the thing is that we're creating heat,
Uh-huh.
and we need to dissipate the heat. Because if
Oh.
we don't dissipate the heat, then we get too hot because we're making more heat than.
I've heard that those float tanks are the human body temperature. Like the ones that are like sensory deprivation tanks where you're just like in darkness in
Mhm.
like highly salinated water, and they like make the water temperature 98, whatever your body temperature is, 98.5 degrees.
Yeah.
And then you float in there, and it feels like you're not, and the air is the same temperature as the room, and the same temperature as your body. And so
The
then-
air is too.
Yeah.
I know it's like you're like mostly under the water though, right?
It's like highly salinated, so you float in it. Like
Mhm.
you're actually like more floaty than in normal water. So you're buoyant.
But like water is a different conductor of heat.
Yeah,
than
totally.
The air, so it's not
Somehow
that-
they've got it balanced though, so it feels like you're not floating. It doesn't feel like you're in the water. You're just like
you're
you're just like
floating
levitating.
and nothing.
Yeah, totally. Which I
Yeah.
thought was pretty cool. It's only hypothetical. I've never done it. Have you ever done that?
I have not, but there's a place over there. I thought that Chase was doing that for some reason. Remember Chase?
I do too.
But-
He must have. He was. Maybe he's just not anymore.
Yeah. Because, I think it was somebody else I talked to. They were doing that float place. And I said, like,
You know Chase?
Chase, and they didn't know Chase.
Hmm.
Yeah. 98 degrees is way too hot. Like, if it's like 90 degrees, it's outside. And
That's
in the
true.
summertime, it's like, oh, this is so hot. I can't.
Well, that's
believe
weird.
it.
Yeah. Huh.
Because you need to be able to let go of some of your heat because you're creating the heat inside yourself. So if you drink the room temperature water, then it's probably the same.
It's like cooling you down a little bit on the inside, but not too much.
I also heard this weird thing about how your like digestive tract is kind of outside your body almost
Oh, I know about that. Yeah.
because we're almost like a worm.
We're a tube.
We're like a tube.
Yeah,
But these
we're a
are
hollow
extra,
tube.
Are
Yeah.
extra things
Yeah.
hanging off of worms. So we might still be worms because that's how everybody, we started way back then. So the tube, your digestive tract is almost like a tube inside yourself.
I've heard that like your outside skin and the skin inside your mouth and then down your esophagus and outside of your stomach,
Yeah.
all that stuff is like one continual layer of actual like the same kind of stuff. Just like once you get down into your intestines and stomach and stuff, it's got other like mucous membrane that grows outside of it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what's in your stomach is not really inside you at all. It's kind of is, but you're like, it's still outside you, kind of.
Yeah.
I think that might have been John Farinelli's video project. Remember that like weird one where I was playing like
Oh, he said that stuff's not inside of you?
yeah, that was like when I was Mr. Bill Nye or whatever. Remember you ever watch that? It's like about your guts.
Yeah.
It's like gut facts or something like that.
I think I heard it from like a I guess we're talking about like body functions now,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
it was like some kind of like sex thing
Oh.
where
Yeah.
you can like not put things in your genitals,
Oh.
put things in your butt.
Oh,
it's
I
like
see.
different than
It's
that.
not outside
So
you.
it's like,
Yeah.
No, it is still. It's like more outside, so it's
Yeah.
like you can put things into your butt that you should not put into your genitals.
Gotcha.
So that's like because that's inside.
Yeah.
And your
Huh.
eyeballs, you know. So
Oh yeah, eyeballs. Nose probably is inside. Maybe. Maybe
yeah,
not.
I think nose
Yeah.
is more inside. So it's
Yeah.
like
Mouth.
certain spots. Mouth
Mouth to butt. That's like.
slightly more outside. Still considered inside though. Don't eat poison stuff and say it's not inside you, but
Right.
it's like different
Yeah.
things. I'm gonna try to call Mark one more time.
All right, let's give him a call. If you get somebody on the line, I can move some more things around, making some headway already. Although right now I've just put things into the hallway, which is not really a final solution. But we
Going back into the hallway.
yeah, we got to
That's
stay
how-
out of the hallway.
That's how it always works. Though it's like going in and out of the hallway.
It's like you got to make room to find organizational systems that work, and I think we're definitely on the path. You know, we're like working our way there. We have a lot of stuff that maybe we don't need anymore, which is like a weird place to be. But we're getting there. It's got to move some things. Got a shelf, maybe more than one shelf.
Hello, Rebecca.
Hey there.
Hey, Rebecca.
There. Tell Freddie hi from us.
Oh, you can tell me yourself, Rebecca. I'm right here. Hi.
Hi, Freddie.
Hey, Rebecca.
We're both together tonight.
Yeah, we're here in the studio.
We're going to try to watch your daily hour with me, guys, every chance we're able to.
Oh, good.
Both times.
Glad to hear it.
We hope that. Well, here's Mark too, living.
Yeah, live and love and love to live.
Living.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good. Mark, how are you?
Oh, pretty good. I put that donkey in the other room. He started shitting on the floor.
Oh, that's bad. But now he's just gonna shit in the other room.
I had to clean up that stuff, you know, and so I said, Mr. Donkey, you're going in the other room.
Yeah. But now it's just he's in the other room instead of the room you're in.
Because I don't go in the other room.
So yeah, you can still smell it.
He can shit all he wants in that other room as long as I don't smell it out here.
Yeah, well, I think you might eventually if he stays in there for too long. I mean, it doesn't just stay in one room.
Yeah, we feed him carrots and stuff, and feed him, you know, like some of the voting pamphlets.
Yeah, feed him that stuff. It's garbage anyway, right?
He loves the voting pamphlets. He eats those up.
He likes it more than other kinds of paper.
Yeah.
You can
Trump
tell.
was here yesterday
Where?
in the living room.
Really? What was he doing?
He said, Mark, you're going to have to quit farting
Uh-huh.
because you're stinking up the place.
Presidential decree, huh?
Yeah, and I said, what can I do about it? And he goes, well, I'll give you a donut if you quit farting.
Yeah, you could try to change your diet, Mark.
Yeah,
Like-
no more donuts.
No more donuts. Like, I don't think you should. You should be. Yeah, not that. It could be. I think it could be a sign of ill health to me and poor diet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing vapor farts and knocking people down.
Yeah, that's too bad. Well, what are you doing?
Just sitting around watching the football game.
Oh, football again. Who's playing?
Uh-oh, I'm busted, ain't I? I'm busted because I'm watching the football
Live
game.
and love and why? Why you think I disapprove? I think it's okay. It's fine. You can. What are you busted for?
Watch this one guy. He's a quarterback.
Uh huh.
He must be real lightweight because the guy spun him around and slammed him into the ground. And so the people on defense are real heavy set. You know, they're pretty big.
Yeah, you gotta be big. I think
The
the line.
quarterback doesn't have to be big.
The quarterback's got to be medium size. He's got to be nimble enough to run around.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think they got, who's that? Like Lynch, you know, Marshawn Lynch. They were always talking about him. He's big and fast.
But he can also block good.
Yeah. Who's playing football today?
What's the teams again? Miami, Ohio versus Ohio.
Miami, Ohio?
Yeah.
I think it's just Miami versus Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
You watching? I think it's probably. Is it college again then?
Could be college. I don't know.
You know? How do you not know? Like when you tune in.
College, I think.
Are the how old are
because,
the?
because that's the kind of teams they have for college.
Well, what are the names of the teams? Because I know most of the NFL teams. I think
Ohio and Miami.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
So it's not the Dolphins. Not the Miami Dolphins, right? That's the football team in Miami in the NFL.
Well, that's
Is there a dolphin logo next to the name on their scoreboard when it shows like the stats on the screen?
they are not big league. They're college, so they can be something similar.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Ace Ventura: Pet Detective?
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember when he has to find the dolphin from the Miami Dolphins because the dolphin got kidnapped?
Yeah.
That's like the whole plot of the movie.
Hmm.
So that's why I know about the Miami Dolphins that way.
Because I fell asleep at the end.
Of Ace Ventura?
Yeah.
But it's a mystery.
Hmm.
You didn't even see the mystery ending? It's like it's like a detective story, but with a crazy guy, you know. But it is a mystery. You fell asleep and you never wondered who did it.
I always wondered about it, but
Yeah.
but I was asleep, so I didn't really see it.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Like my grandma's always.
I saw that video over at Walmart, and they had it on DVD.
Oh yeah. Are you thinking about picking it up to see who did it?
I'm thinking of picking that up next time I go for grocery shopping.
All right. I think I'll probably tip over. My grandma watches the show NCIS a lot, which is another one of those mystery shows, and it's all
what
fiction.
About Miami Vice? You ever watch that?
I did not. They put out a new one. I think they made a remake of that show with well, that's Y50 Miami Vice. I never watched it. Did you watch it?
No, they have that one guy that looks to the ground all the time and talks.
Looks to the ground?
Yeah, looks around. He like he's looking somewhere else and he's talking and stuff.
I never.
On Miami Vice.
I never really saw Miami Vice. When was that, in the 80s?
Probably in the 80s, yeah.
What is Rebecca saying?
What'd you say?
They got their own guitars?
Yeah, they got their own guitars.
We got our own guitars.
You like jamming.
What happened on Miami Vice? Like, what was the plot of the show?
It's just that the guy kind of talks to the side.
Yeah.
When he's telling these guys stuff, and he's having them arrested and stuff.
But there's like
talking to the side.
It's like crime. Like maybe in the beginning of the show, there's like a crime, and then the guy's like, they're like, hey, there's a crime. You know, I've seen the show Law and Order.
Yeah.
You know, like or CSI. You ever seen CSI?
I've seen that. Yeah.
Crime procedural show. So it's like in the beginning of the show, like a crime happens, and then they get reported, and then they tell the cops about the crime, and then they go investigate the crime, and then they figure it out. Is that what happens in Miami Vice?
Yeah.
It is, all right. It's a crime procedural show. Yeah, I never saw that one. I should probably see that one. I never saw like Magnum PI.
I was always wondering if there was a video you could get of it.
Of Miami Vice? Probably.
Yeah.
I bet they put it out on DVDs or something somewhere.
DVD somewhere.
Yeah. I like crime procedurals.
I saw a lot of movies there at the Walmart, and they were all on DVDs. They weren't on video cassette.
They don't have video cassettes anymore. Not for over 10 years.
Yeah,
over 20 maybe. Or I think they stopped. Yeah, they stopped doing video cassettes in like, I would say.
I was so used to getting video cassettes, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess I was too. They stopped doing the video cassettes in probably 2005, I would say. 6?
And then when I went to the pawn shop, they don't have any video cassettes anymore. They got video DVDs.
Yeah. Well, only about 2006. Was that 20 years ago? What year is it? 19?
Probably.
No. 20 years ago was
apparently, A History of Violence
99.
is the last movie that came out in like a big way
Time
on
warp.
VHS, which
Uh-huh.
was like in 2006.
Must have been a time warp.
Yeah, it seems like 2006 is even too late.
Really? I think they were like stopping doing it, but maybe that was
Uh.
just like the last one where they did a big VHS release. Maybe.
Wow.
About 5 years ago, I was at the pawn shop and they did have video cassette.
They still make DVDs though, like regular DVDs.
Those two.
I like that. Yeah, because everybody's got these new like newfangled TVs. You know. Oh, you got one of them, Mark.
Yeah.
And they got that fancy TVs with all that stuff. But I don't know if they watch DVDs because DVDs are for old TVs.
I got interviews of Motley Crue on a DVD.
Yeah, what do they talk about?
Oh, all sorts of stuff. Wild stuff they did in the 80s and stuff.
What'd they do?
Parties and
They had parties. I heard. Oh, that guy died.
riding a motorcycle upstairs.
Well, up the
In
stairs.
the guy's apartment.
That's like a feat, like a talent. Yeah, I don't think I could ride a motorcycle upstairs if I was. Especially, I mean,
Some
there's a
chick fighting
fighting.
Vince Neil.
Vince Neil, you like Motley Crue?
It's all right.
Yeah. You ever see them live?
Yeah, I saw him live.
Did Tommy Lee did that whole drum thing when he like?
I think they do a better job when they're on DVD than they are live.
Really? But did Tommy Lee get strapped in the drums and then they like fly the drums around the venue or something?
Yeah, but you can also see that on DVD.
Yeah. You'd rather see it on DVD, huh?
Yeah, a lot better on that than live.
Do you have a DVD player?
I got a DVD player.
What's she saying?
I got to get a splitter for my TV because it something where I can put two different items in there.
You need to put two different items in and have it go into your TV?
In the TV, yeah.
Like not the other way around though.
Plug your DVD player into your VCR, Mark. Plug your DVD player into your VCR and just use the AV channels.
Oh, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, use the chain, or maybe you need to get a duplexer.
Oh.
I don't know if they work actually though. I haven't tried it.
Quite possibly though, huh?
It's possible. Yeah. DVD. I don't know if people are still doing the DVDs. I haven't used any of the modern physical media like at all.
Everybody's using their cell phone nowadays.
Yeah, everybody's using their cell phone with this like the streaming stuff.
I asked what the guy was doing in the bathroom. He goes, I'm using my cell phone to take a crap.
Yeah, they do. People take them in there and then they don't wash them. You never wash your phone, you know? There's no way of washing your phone.
I was using the cell phone to take a crap.
They're probably pretty dirty. Yeah, I don't think I've never even like touched a Blu-ray before. The new way, that's the new thing they got.
You can also use a cell phone to pick your scabs if you want.
How?
By using technology.
Yeah, like lasers or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, why come they don't have lasers in those phones?
Laser scab picker here. You just do what you want with it.
What happened to QR codes? I thought those were so great, and I thought that was going to be the future. Remember those? Oh, you probably don't remember those, Mark.
You remember Arctic Circle?
Like the landmass?
No, the actual restaurant
No, it was a restaurant, huh?
called Arctic Circle. Then they had one called A&W.
I know A&W.
Yeah. Well, they had people on roller skates come out and take your order.
At A&W? Last time I tried to go to A&W, it was in...
a long time ago.
Up in... I don't know.
25 years
There's a place
ago.
where there's like there's a Blackberry Festival up north somewhere, like Bremerton or something like that. And then they had an A&W, but it was closed. And I was like, oh, look, A&W, let's pull over and go to the A&W. But it was just a shell of a restaurant. They never took down the sign, which was upsetting to me that they left the sign up just to let you know that you can't go there.
Oh.
Oh, did you? Which KFC did you go
It
to,
was
Mark?
About 25 years ago when they had those roller skate ladies come out.
That seems very
take your
dangerous.
order.
Seems dangerous. What about? Did you go to the KFC? Like when you go to KFC, do you go to the one in Hawks Prairie?
No, I go to the one right there on Pacific Avenue.
Oh, okay. Because that's the one still open. The one in Hawks Prairie closed down. I thought it was weird.
No,
Yeah. Have you
still
seen?
operating.
Oh yeah, that one is. Have you seen the other one?
Nuh-uh.
They closed down. It was weird.
They had one on Martin Way that messed up.
Yeah, that one closed down.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, we only have about a minute left on the program
You
today.
got your thing where you say the future?
I already did it.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you're just going to have to settle for the regular episode. Well, there it is. You want to stay on for the credits, Mark, or you want to get off the phone? It's up to you. I guess I'm going to run the credits.
We'll wrap it you later.
All right, thanks,
then.
Mark. Bye.
Bye, Mark. Bye, Rebecca. Living.
Live and loving. Love and live.
Here's Rick. Living.
I don't know if is that actually what she says.
She says, "Here's Mark. Living."
Living.
Yeah. He's alive.
She's 11:32 a.m. Live and love and love to live. Maybe I made that up in a way.
No. I think that's.
She said that?
I think she said live and loving.
360-836-4384. Call me a message. Get on TV. 1097 and 3. Check it out.
Wow, this is a really intense. What are we watching?
Astronaut physicals.
Ah.
Fun singers. It's a good song. This is what you have to be healthy to go to space. TCTV, LeBay, Jordy Fabulous, Graham, South by Conjon Lips, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. And viewers this year you're watching, thank you.
Thank you. Another one bites dust.
Hell yeah,
Hey.
dog. Bye.
Bye.